What's up, BCWers? I'm Jordan.
I'm Brian.
And welcome back to the next episode of the BCW podcast. BCW, BCW, BCW. Well, we're going to cut out the middleman. We're going to, no, get that thumbs up out of here. We're cutting out the middleman. Let me actually put my title on when I say this. One day, kid. But no,
It's messed up.
it is Royal Rumble season. Get that out of here. The Royal Rumble, it's because of how you hold the belt. I keep telling you that.
Sorry.
Why do you think I grip it like this? It is Royal Rumble season. The Royal Rumble is 7 days from today in Riyadh, Saudi. And I don't care who you think is gonna win. Your Roman Reigns, your Obathimis, your Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
No. Because only one man can win the Rumble. Only one man can carry the weight of the gold on his back. Only one man can carry the business on his back. So as of today, Julius Reyes is officially declaring himself for the Royal Rumble match. We bringing home all the gold, baby.
Okay. I'm in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And neither one of us are winning it. I'm sorry.
We're not winning it.
We're not winning it. Roman's in it. We're not winning it.
We're not.
Jesus.
Enhancement talent, if you will.
We're the Joe Hendry of this year.
When Julius's music hits, there's going to be a paradigm shift. No John Moxley. But there's going to be a paradigm shift within the WWE.
Okay.
And they're all good enough. Stop. We got a lot of thumbs up this episode, and we just started.
Hey, it's a lot of positivity going around.
There's some positivity. There's some good. There's some bad with this week.
Yeah.
This felt like a long week in wrestling somehow.
Well, it feels like it's been 4 months since we last did an episode.
That's also true. I've been busy. I just came off of finishing an original musical. That takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're back here. We're back BCWing. Hey, we're BCWing over here. Come on. You're going to hear me very congested. It's getting very cold outside.
It is. Yeah, there's going to be a storm later on tonight, allegedly, so let's try not to get Jordan killed and get through this.
Yeah, and let's get through this.
Yeah.
Starting off with the most important thing happening today, UFC 324. I'm going to put them over a little bit. I'm only going to give y'all two of my predictions. Only two of my predictions. I got Sean O'Malley defeating Song in, I'm going to say by decision. Actually, no. You know what? No. I'm not going to go back on my gut because I had a different prediction earlier. I'm not going to say by decision. I'm going to say...
Oh, Nunes isn't even fighting.
No, Nunes isn't fighting.
Dang, it got canceled? Okay.
Yeah, who's her opponent? I forgot. Who's her opponent?
Kayla Harrison.
Neck and... They're bad... I think it's a neck injury. I just know there was an injury.
Oh, she's the champion too?
Yes.
Is she going to be able to keep that belt?
Probably not because I think it's a neck injury.
Hey. Alright, well, I guess I'm predicting 2.
Go ahead. Well, then if we're predicting the whole card, give me 1 second.
This is not for the crown.
This is not for the crown. This is just
wrestling crown.
That's a wrestling crown. I just like UFC. Y'all know me. Silva is defeating Allen. Silva's defeating Allen. Mm-hmm. I got women's flyweight. Give me Give me Silva. Different Silva. It's a different Silva. But give me Silva again. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna predict those. I'm only gonna predict like specifics on the 2 co-main events. Heavyweight, Derek Lewis is winning. Knockout. I'm gonna say round 2 knockout. I'm gonna say round 2.
I'm a big Sean O'Malley guy, so if you take Sean, that's going to make me look like I'm following you the whole way.
Sean's just the correct choice.
Yeah.
I'm taking Sugar Sean over Song, and I'm going to say...
Justin.
TKO... No. Gaethje.
Okay.
I'm going to say Mally TKO round 3. I'm going to say Mally TKO round 3.
I can't give you specifics. I'll just give you all the way through what I think is going to happen based off vibes. Only because
I
didn't realize it was Patty the Batty.
Yeah, I didn't. Can I predict my main event? You're just gonna cut me off.
Oh,
and then for the main event, I have Patty the Batty over Justin Gaethje, and I'm gonna say by submission round 2. Patty the Batty submits Justin Gaethje in round 2.
That's like Sean O'Malley and Patty the Batty are like the only guys I like really keep up with. But I know Gaethje's really good.
Oh, dude, no, Gaethje's great. Love Gaethje. He got no ground game. Patty's going to get him to that ground by round 2, and if Patty gets him to the ground, Gaethje's getting submitted. I'm
gonna say round 3 submission. Patty.
You're going to say round 3 submission? Yeah.
Sean O'Malley, TKO. I don't know how good the other guy is, so I'm going to say round 2.
Song is good, but nowhere near... Sugar Sean's striking is just on a different level.
Yeah, I know.
And Song is not going to reach that level.
Yeah, future Intercontinental Champion Sean O'Malley, yeah, I know.
Future Intercontinental...
He's gonna be in WWE.
You think?
I think so. I think he'd be the one. Connor's too much of a...
Connor's... Now say it again. Say it again for the people.
Sorry.
Say it again for the people. Connor, he wants you at UFC 325. Brian Avila.
No, he's not. Well, nowadays I think he's too much of a coward to get in the octagon too.
No, he's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah,
for the White House event.
It might just be for. I don't know if he's going to end up on the White House event though, because the thing about it is he talked about this recently. We don't think he's going to be on the card, but he is coming back because he said his contract was very specifically to the pay-per-view system, and now that that's not a thing anymore, they're in talks right now of making a new contract, so he can't come back. Okay. And I don't think it's going to be ready by the White House card, but who knows?
I'm not watching that shit anyway.
It doesn't look like Makhachev's going to be on the card, so why am I watching? I don't care that we're in America. Put Makhachev on the card. Current number 1 pound for pound, 2 double champ. Put him on the card. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they want, UFC. Y'all don't know what we're talking about. This is a wrestling show.
No, I don't know what we're talking about. I know I know some things.
You know slightly the context.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, my biggest thing, Patty the Batty's gonna submit Justin Gaethje. I'm also gonna. Am I gonna say that?
Isn't Derek Lewis the guy whose balls got hot that one time? And the guy who wanted Ronda Rousey?
I mean, that's the people's champ, brother.
You know what? I'm taking Derek Lewis.
That's the people's champ.
First round knockout, because his balls are going to get hot if he's there too long.
That's the people's champ.
I'm here with the winner, Derek Lewis. Derek, why'd you take your pants off? My balls was hot. I understand.
He's there too long. That's the people's champ, brother.
Natalia Silva's name is easier to say, so I'm going to go with that one.
That's kind of also why I went with that one.
And is it Sean or Jean?
I think it's... I know him as Silva. This is his Silva. Return. I think it's Gene.
The white guy has a bowl cut, so I can't go with him. I'm gonna go with Silva.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for a Patty the Batty fight.
Oh yeah, I might watch it.
One step closer to him versus Taporia.
Is it tomorrow?
It's today.
Why does it say tomorrow? Am I still in?
Are you still on your VPN?
Yeah, I am.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Do you want to give Revolution picks on the show?
Yeah.
We're gonna the same way we did uneducated predictions with UFC, or at least I did uneducated predictions. We're gonna do uneducated predictions for AEW. Which, by the way, how's that journey gone?
Journey hasn't fully I was able to watch one episode, but there hasn't been a lot of time to watch things when I've been in the throes of making music for a musical.
Well, that is fair.
Now that that's done, I can properly start on a week-by-week basis this week. Yeah. But so it's slightly uneducated, but no, I know what's going on. Give me the card. I got this.
Oh, we're doing it right now?
Right now.
Save it for later. All right. The heavy predictions starts the show.
And then we'll get into WWE.
And then we'll get into the real wrestling.
We're going to get into the real athleticism, the real combat sports. Patty the Batty, future you. You really think O'Malley's eventually going to come to WWE?
I think so. He's that kind of guy.
If anyone would cross over, I guess for the longest time, I thought Adesanya was going to cross over. Because he was such a big... He came out at one UFC event as The Undertaker, mind you.
Yeah, I did see that.
He's a big fan of the product.
Is he retired from MMA?
Let me look that up. I know he hasn't... I haven't seen him
I thought Revolution was this Sunday.
Is it next Sunday?
No, it is March 15th. I don't know why I thought it was tomorrow.
Well.
We made that up. We're liars. Sorry about it.
Yeah, he is not officially retired, but is on an extended hiatus.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, since February of last year.
All right.
Yeesh. Come back, Stylebender.
I remember he was good. Yeah, Stylebender, that's what it was.
Come back, Stylebender. We miss you. What were you saying about Connor being a...
I guess we'll go right into wrestling. Maybe.
Let's get into some real graps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just a little update on my end. I've been trying to watch AEW recently. I couldn't get through the last episode of Dynamite because I was so tired.
That's also
and
real.
they have so much wrestling. So much wrestling. I think they're here. Oh, 1 second.
Keep this in.
Keep this in. The whole thing.
Keep it in. I'm going to stare at you guys uncomfortably while this happens.
Oh, that's Joe. Okay, that's good. I was worried that was Brenda. What? What'd you get?
You'll probably think the camera's frozen. It's not.
You're just that good? Alright. Come back over. You don't get to decide what stays in. It's my edit.
Yeah, no. Brian is currently a head editor right now, as I've been in the throes of a musical. So we got Big Bri here, head editor. Put something right here. I don't know what you're gonna put right here, but you're the editor.
Something up there.
Put something right here.
Something. I have no idea what I'm gonna put there.
Who knows?
All right, but no, I've been doing pretty good watching AEW recently. I got the reason I jumped into the first episode of 2026 because Sky Blue had a match, and I thought we've got to watch it.
That's the one I watched. The one when I said I watched the one. That's the one I watched because I was like, Sky Blue had a match. I have to. I still stand by it. You guys remember? Well, maybe not. You probably haven't seen it. But I said 2026. If Sky Blue wins a singles women title, so not a tag title, if she wins a singles belt, it doesn't even got to be the world championship. Just a singles belt in AEW, I will buy Mercedes Moné merch. I will do it.
It's really funny. There's so many belts in that company, and I don't think she's gonna win a single one. I think she might win a tag one at some point.
I feel like the Sisters of Sin are
the Ring of Honor tag titles,
probably.
Maybe.
But
do they have women's tag titles? I don't think they do actually. I'm sure.
No.
They just added women's tag titles to AEW, so I don't.
Yep. Shout out Willow Nightingale and bad looks.
Harley Cameron.
I was gonna say Cameron something, and it wasn't gonna be Harley.
Close.
So I was close. But no, shout out them.
No,
really shout out Willow Nightingale.
I'm glad
Pissing
MJF
off Mercedes Moné. Dude, the product is so good with MJF.
Wrestling in general is
better with MJF there.
Yeah, he's done messing around with Adam Sandler.
Thank you.
He's back to the graps.
He's back to nothing but the graps.
Mm-hmm.
That's my AEW World Champ. Next to Sky Blue.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Put a picture of her holding the belt right here.
Which belt?
The AEW World Championship.
Oh, you want me to edit?
I would have.
You're better than me, but I guess I'll put it up there, I guess.
It's going to be a PNG of Sky I'm
going to get a creator wrestler on WWE 2K.
It's going to be a screenshot from your phone right there.
No, it's going to be me taking a picture of my TV. With
that's what I mean.
The grainy half footage. Anyway, I guess we'll get into WWE now. Something we actually know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Some news. The PH Mateo is on his way to WWE.
PH Mateo?
Powerhouse.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's a good transition to AEW.
Yeah, PH Mateo. He's on his way.
What actually did they call him?
Royce Keys.
Royce Keys. That's what it was. That's a weird name.
That's a weird name. It's not even a bad name. It's just a weird one. Name.
I don't hate it.
But I think it has less aura than Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah.
But
I've never liked the name Powerhouse Hobbs, to be fair. It just sounds like you're going to be a mid-carder.
It sounds like a wrestling name. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It sounds like a I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no.
It sounds like I would go to the circus to see a wrestling match, and they're like...
Psycho Sam.
Right.
It's kind of what
coming in at 525 pounds of pure, unadulterated muscle. Powerhouse. Hobbs.
But that's exactly the kind of name I would think WWE would love.
Right? I think they would love that.
Yeah, Vince would have loved it. He would have kept it. But yeah, I guess Powerhouse Hobbs is coming in WWE. Royce Keys sounds like a
Where do you think
future
he's going?
NXT North American
I was about to say,
champion.
you think he's going NXT system?
Yeah, probably. I don't think there's a spot for him on the main roster. Honestly, this roster feels really bloated and somehow
empty at the same time.
Mainly in the women's division, though.
I think and I was going to comment on it, which is why I'm looking for. I think post Royal Rumble season is going to help. Mm-hmm. I think why the women's roster feels so empty right now is because the women's tag division is so overly stacked for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, WWE saw, like, oh, there was no one in the women's tag division, and then they overcompensated. Let me actually list the names to you of everyone in the women's tag division right now, and I need you to hear these names. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Charlotte... No thumbs up for that. Thumbs up for Lash Legend, yeah.
Oh.
Thumbs up for her. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Julia, Kiana James, Asuka, Kairi Sane. The women's tag division is really bloated right now.
Yeah.
And not with, like, just some anybody's. Your main eventers.
Yeah, they're all the main eventers, all just bunched up into a division that is very top heavy. Like
very top heavy.
Yeah.
Very top heavy. Very.
This can't be our gimmick. This can't be us.
It's already been
This is us.
This is
okay.
Oh,
anyway.
God. We're appealing to all wrestling fans.
Yeah. Also, that brings to mention, what are we gonna do for Mania for the women? What do you see happening?
Here's what I see. Here's kind of my path, because like you said, this is a good thing to talk about because the women's tag division, yes, it's good that they're showing it love, but it has made the other divisions suffer. Because mind you, because of all your main eventers being in your tag division, while I love her, it has led to the situations where your Stephanie Vakers, as a world champion, her feud is with Nikki Bella and Big Mommy Cool. Raquel Rodriguez,
yeah, that one.
Who I love, you hate.
Don't hate her.
You don't hate.
Don't think she's interesting.
I think she's elevating herself.
I guess.
God forbid a girl tries to elevate herself and bring her up to be a main eventer.
It's interesting that you could look at a group with Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez and think Raquel Rodriguez is the one we got to go with.
But I think so.
Roxanne Perez is right there.
Yes, she is. And we already talked about this off screen, but we'll talk about it on screen. It sucks how good her and Liv are as a tag team.
They look really good
They
together.
look so good together, and I hate that because I think that's at the detriment to both of them.
I think Liv will be okay. I don't think
I think Roxanne is also going to be fine. I think she's going to be fine.
I think she's just going to be stuck there for a while.
I think that's what I'd say is a detriment to both of them. I think both of them are single stars with huge ceilings.
And that's the problem with the Judgment Day in general, which is going to be a good transition point to our next conversation. But I think that's a problem that's really held down the entire Judgment Day is Finn, Liv, Raquel, Roxanne, Dom, all great single stars, and JD was in that group too.
I was about to say, let's not take away from JD now. Okay,
he's just not there yet.
He's not. I've been going back and watching a lot of his old NXT stuff, like his NXT UK stuff, and then his transition to NXT proper.
Oh yeah, Jordan Devlin was great.
Jordan Devlin, that was, if you didn't know, that's what JD stands for.
Yeah.
JD Mateo.
JD Mateo.
Wait, JD McDonough. It's always the first name, last name, and then an M. Have you noticed that now? If I had a nickel for every time WWE did that, I would have two nickels.
M. Monroe.
M. Mateo. M. Monroe. PH Keys.
Oh my god, I hate
PH McKees. But you asked me where I think the women's division goes for Mania. I think if they are so dead set on this being the women's tag division, then we're in trouble. Because you might get like a super cool, like, 6-pack women's TLC for the tag titles at Mania. And sure, that would be cool. Then is your two big titles really, really going to be Raquel Stephanie and then and say Bianca doesn't come back? Jade Jordan Grace. Now, mind you, I love the Juggernaut. Love her. But are those your two headliners?
I think that's a Rumble match. I think
that's a Rumble match. That's a chamber match. That's not your WrestleMania.
That's not Mania. I'm thinking Bianca, Jade, But in the case that Bianca doesn't come back...
In the case of Bianca doesn't, what do? That leads me to, like, this is good that... Because the big thing about this episode is Rumble. Because Rumble is next week. So if it seems like we're bouncing around, it's just because the Rumble has so many moving parts.
There's a lot going on.
The Rumble has so many... That they kind of... It sounds like we're bouncing around. They all kind of transition into each other. Yeah. Because that brings me to what I think... There are a few ways the Rumble could turn out for the women. Mm-hmm. Why I think this could be really good for the women is I see the storyline they're building up right now is that can these tag teams coexist in the Rumble? I think there's going to be a lot of breaking up. The big one that I just know, and it's going to hurt my heart, it's not going to hurt Brian, because Brian hates women's wrestling.
Whoa!
And he hates this team. But I think the biggest breakup is going to be Charlotte. I don't think they're surviving the Rumble. You don't think so? Because they keep alluding to it. It's just like, listen, were you really sick or were you mad that I got a singles? No. But why are you going for singles gold? Look, I can focus on the team and go for singles gold. It's starting to drive. The wedge is starting to come there.
I don't think they're playing it that way, though.
I hope not. I want to be wrong. I want.
Also, you're invited to the Royal Rumble get together.
Yeah. Would have been messed up on BCW. Like, by the way, they said don't show up. They hate you.
I wonder why that is. What's different about you that you wouldn't be welcome?
I got some real heat on me, brother. I got some real heat. I think there's going to be a lot of breakups, but also Mania season depends on a few returns for the women. If we talked about this, if Bianca returns at the Rumble, I think there's a very high likelihood she wins, and then it just becomes obvious. You're like, okay, Bianca Jade, WrestleMania. My thought process with that, though, one, I don't know what happened to her finger at Mania, but she's been gone since Mania.
She's broke a weird point in her knuckle.
We're coming up on a year of no Bianca.
Yeah.
Which is insane. A year of no Bianca is crazy word. Mm-hmm. But here's my thing. And I said it when you were asking me about my predictions, why I thought Roman was winning the Rumble and these different factors. You have to, and why when I said I see Cody Brock Mania, you were like, Brock, and we have to keep going back to one thing, which is why I'm kind of upset they did it this way, because now you know kind of where things are slightly leading. We have to go back to the WrestleMania vignette, the one where everyone's at the table, where the women were at the dining room table and the men were at the poker table. You know I'm not wrong. Every single person in that vignette is going to be a main player at WrestleMania somehow, some way. Yeah. And when I look at the women's table, Bianca's not there. They even retroactively added Liv to the table when she returned. Yeah. Bianca's not at the table. But you know who is? And I kind of don't want it, but if Bianca doesn't return it, because if Bianca returns at any point, Bianca, Jade, and Mania, that's what you do. Yeah. If not, Jade does have another rival. It's not the best, but she does have another rival. Someone who is at the table. The woman she won the title from, and who we haven't seen since.
Oh, well, I do not want to see that match.
If Tiffy returns at the Rumble, which I think she will, are we looking at a Tiffy winning a Rumble or Chamber?
What happened with Tiffy?
Lack of competition, I think is what. Because here's the thing. Tiffy, and it's not even that she's still over is the thing. People love her. She was super over when she cashed in and she won. She won right at the start of 2025, right in January. Mm-hmm. People loved that she was world champion. And then the very first few months, we were like, yes, we're on board with this. Okay, she got to get back on Nia. Okay, like, we got, like, Jade and Naomi hovering around this. Okay, this is great. I think the downfall, when Naomi went for the other title, as great of a moment as it was, if you remember, it was like my moment of the year.
Yeah, it was a good
in our prediction. As great as the moment was, when Naomi left SmackDown, all Tiffy had was Nia and Jade. Yeah. And they did it, and they refused to build anyone else up. They refused to bring anyone over from Raw to help. But you gotta think, Tiffany Stratton held that belt until the end of 2025. And she went undefeated the whole year. And the only two people she defended against over and over again was
the two worst wrestlers on the women's roster.
On the women's roster, Nia Jax. Guys, listen, we gotta have a serious conversation about Jade Cargill.
We've had this conversation with Nia so many times.
The thing about Nia, though...
Oh, she's getting better. She's getting better for, like, a few weeks.
I hold Nia near and dear to my heart.
Why?
I don't know why. I couldn't
Why?
tell you. But anytime she's on screen lately with Lash, I'm just like, I enjoy you.
She puts on a decent match, and people are like, "Let's go! She's getting
Nia
better.
push! Let's go!" Brian said because this is why he hates he hates Raquel. He's like, I'm tired of people getting happy when wrestlers do their job. You know, you are a heel.
Hey! No! I will say Raquel's a way better wrestler than Nia.
Oh,
way better. Funny enough, if Nia and Raquel got put into the same being, they might be a good wrestler. Because Raquel's
What's your problem with Raquel?
Raquel's great in the ring, has zero personality.
I think she's getting there.
Nia
Big
is,
mommy cool,
Nia's
big sexy.
That's stealing a gimmick. That's not that
gimmick was given to her.
Hey. Wait a second. Nia cannot wrestle to save her life.
Great personality.
But she has a personality. If you put them together, that's a wrestler. Will it be a great wrestler? I think if you put them together, you have Karrion Kross. It's just fine. The most okay wrestler you could ever create. I think that's the proper equation. Nia Jax plus Raquel Rodriguez equals Karrion Kross. Am I wrong?
I'm mad that you're editing this because I would have made a graphic. I would have put Raquel plus I would have made some kind of graphic and pull up some WWE creative superstar. I don't know. Nia. I was gonna say Nia Cross. That's not even Nia Rodriguez.
Nia. That just sounds. Isn't that an actress?
That's probably
the lady from Glee.
I don't know. I never watched Glee.
But no, you see my point, though, right?
No, let me not say no. Yes, I do see your point.
My point. You don't agree.
I don't agree with your point. I see your point. Karrion Kross level is crazy. First off, that is the greatest in-ring psychologist of all time.
Yeah, that's the Raquel Rodriguez.
Look at Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross at SummerSlam 2025. The best in-ring psychology fight of all time.
Do you think anybody's trying to sign him? I don't think they are.
Killer Kross? No.
Shout out
Killer Kross. Here's my thing with Big Mommy Cool. First off, that gimmick was given to her. It was entrusted to her.
Is it a good gimmick?
I think so. I had to think about it. No,
what about the gimmick excites you?
What about the gimmick? Big Mommy Cool, brother. She gets in that ring, she picks him up, she puts him down.
She wears the glasses.
She got the glasses, she's got the swagger when she
Does she have the swagger?
When she hits this? That promo she cut with Michael Cole, that's big sexy. That's Big Mommy Cool. What is your problem? Well, you just told me your problem with Big Mommy Cool.
I did.
She's great in ring. I think she's starting
she's gotten very good in ring.
And she's starting to get a personality. I will admit to you, she didn't have one. She's starting to get a personality.
That was her personality. That was her personality.
I hate that you don't like when people improve.
I think Raquel's improved. I don't think Nia's improved in the decade she's been in WWE.
Nia just is fun to me.
Is she?
She's fun to me.
She's fun when you put her in the ring with somebody that's so good that they can't have a bad match.
I.e.
Jade Cargill is not that person.
Jade Cargill is not that person.
Tiffany Stratton is not that person.
Tiffany's very good, but I think, is inexperienced.
Inexperienced, yeah.
Tiffany Stratton, and that, like I said, it feels like we're bouncing around, but that literally goes back to our conversation of what happened with Tiffany Stratton. The thing about it is, when her only two opponents were Jade and Nia, Tiffany is very, very good. However, you gotta remember, that's her rookie year in WWE. That was year one.
Yeah, man.
That was basically year one. She hasn't gotten to a level yet where she could carry two people and not have a bad match.
Agreed.
Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley, they had some good matches. Why? Because Rhea
Ripley's phenomenal.
It's very hard to get a bad Rhea Ripley match. It's very hard. Nia, who else was it? No, yeah, it was really just Rhea. Nia and Charlotte have had some battles.
Bailey got
Bailey got some good matches. But once again, pretty hard to get a bad Bailey match.
Yeah, it really is.
Tiffany is not at the level where she could carry someone like a Nia or a Jade Cargill. Because, guys, I'm sorry. This has to be discussed. I'm tired of pretending. I'm glad I just said it. Jade's got too many flaws. She's got too many flaws in her game. She's got too... I don't think she was ready to be world champ.
Yeah, the bell's got to ring.
The bell's got to ring.
It's got.
And what happens when the bell rings?
She's like the complete opposite of the other two. She
Genuinely.
Has it. She has the look.
She has the promo. If you were to just show me Jade Cargill, I would be like, that is a main eventer. She's
gotten really good on mic. She's gotten really good on mic.
I was about to say, she has improved. Because back in 2025, but like, anytime she like cuts a promo now, I'm like, okay, I like what I'm seeing. I'm liking the gimmick. I'm liking the way your gimmick is going. I like the direction you're going in.
Yeah. But
then the bell rings.
Yeah.
And she's outclassed. Just truly outclassed. Literally, we just had an example of it. Her versus Chelsea Green.
Chelsea works really well.
Chelsea works very well.
And see, I don't mean to jump around again.
No, please.
That's what really pisses me off about the Unreal stuff, where Triple H says he doesn't want Chelsea Green beating anybody legitimate. Because that's how you get somebody over.
That's how you get someone over.
And she's already over.
Chelsea is... Characters like Chelsea don't get over often. Mm-mm. They're used to make other people look good. Really listen to arenas when Chelsea Green goes out there. Yeah. As much of a heel that she should be, she is beloved everywhere she goes. Last year, we were clamoring for Chelsea in the Bank. She was one of our front runners. This year, I'm clamoring for Chelsea in the Bank.
Yeah, we need it. Well, her or Roxanne.
Roxy in the Bank would be so good. Especially because, like, where I see Mania, I've told you this before, we talked about it on the pod before, I do see Raquel versus Liv for the world title Mania. And I see, like, the big storyline being our 3 Judgment Day girls vying for that belt. And so if you add in the wild card of Roxy in the Bank...
That would be really cool. I would like that. I will say that sounds interesting. And I think Raquel and Liv have good chemistry in ring.
I agree.
So I think that would be a really good match.
Liv is also one of
And we'll get into more WrestleMania predictions as we go along, because we're going to have a lot of this road to WrestleMania really clarified after the Rumble. Rumble will make everything so clear.
Rumble always makes things a lot clearer. Because what happens when you get your 2 Rumble winners? Well, you know who's going to be at WrestleMania then for the fighting for the title, and you typically know exactly who they're going to go for.
Yeah,
like the second Jay won last year. Okay, Jay Gunther. I don't know why we're running this again, but it's going to be Jay Gunther. Mm-hmm. Like you know who they're going for. Yeah. Except the men's one could be interesting, but we're going to get that later.
Yeah, we're going
to get there later in this episode. But like I said. I see the 3 Judgment Day girls. But like someone like a Chelsea Green, I feel like that's the only... It is a good way with her character, but that's the only way we're getting a world champ Chelsea. It's Chelsea in the Bank.
Yeah, agreed. That's
a
perfect character to put that...
That's the perfect character to put the briefcase on. And I'm telling y'all, I don't think it's a guilty pleasure because I think everyone wants it. I want a world champ Chelsea. I want to see Weasley heel Chelsea somehow against all odds finding another way to retain that title. Yeah. To keep that belt.
Absolutely. I would love to see it. And that's why I was so annoyed by the Unreal thing, because literally Chelsea would have been the perfect person to really slip into that position when you were forcing a face Tiffany. Because Tiffany really is a natural heel. But if you're going to force her to be a babyface, you know what you need is the ultimate heel in somebody like a Chelsea Green to go in there.
And I thought they would have went down the route. Because, like, no one wanted to keep seeing Nia and Jade versus Tiffany. The chemistry just wasn't there. Now, mind, towards the very last match they had, Tiffany and Jade started understanding each other.
I think so.
Because I will never... Because, like, the last match, the squash match, is what it needed to be for this new character, Jade. Yeah. But I can't remember where it was. But the match they had before it might have been at SummerSlam. Yeah. Whatever match they had before that one, they actually put on a good match. They put on a good match.
Can't remember where it was, but I know what you're talking about.
I remember watching it and being like, that was definitely their best match. And it wasn't even just like a good... I was like, no, that was a pretty good match. No, I think they're starting to understand each other. But it took too long. Yeah. It took way too long. Tiffany and Chelsea had... it wasn't beef, but they had interactions in the Money in the Bank match. Tiffany is who stopped her from winning by that crazy, gnarly spot.
There's a story there, brother.
There was a story there, brother. And the only reason you got... Because I agree. I think Tiffany does her best work as a heel. But if you look at the crowd reaction to Tiffany, it was very clear why they turned her face.
Dominic's still heel.
Maybe to you, brother. That's the biggest face in the business to me.
Keeping his belts when he's injured, yeah. Big baby face move.
Hey, listen. Who else can carry the weight, brother?
You know who.
Dirty Dom is so good. We'll get there. Dirty Dom, I'll let you know, Dirty Dom is so good. He became AEW World Champ without stepping foot in AEW.
I knew you'd mention that.
He became AEW World Champ without stepping foot in AEW. Put it right there. Put it right there. That's how good Dirty Dom is.
Yeah. I will say, I did not expect to take so much time talking about the whole Tiffany Stratton. I did not expect that.
I didn't either, but it was. I mean, it's good conversation, and that's what this podcast is. It's casual talk.
Yeah,
it's casual talk, and I didn't think it would take that much time too. But then as I started talking about it, I was like, no, there are layers here. But you got to realize, I think Tiffany returns at Rumble, and then like, what do you do? Do you do her and Jay Mania? I would see more like, do you do her and Jay Chamber?
Who knows? I guess we'll really get more of a clear picture when we get through the Rumble. But one thing I did want to talk about.
Hit me.
It's something that really came to my attention watching some other wrestling content. I've tried not to watch too much of other YouTubers just because I want to
get my own opinion.
Yeah.
I typically try to wait to watch them until I form my own opinions, and then I watch other people, and I'm not going to let them sway my opinion because I'm like, I know if I watch them first, I just will naturally, because that's just us, that's just people, naturally. You'll hear someone else talk passionately about something, you're like, oh, I can see where they're coming from.
Absolutely. And one thing that really came to my attention in seeing some of these clips is Saturday night's main event a problem for booking? I really have noticed that booking gets really weird whenever there's a Saturday night's main event almost in the way. And that's something that really, I think, has affected the Royal Rumble because there's been things getting built so that they can be on Saturday night's main event. And we're getting so many last minute, because this week of Raw and SmackDown has been so much of people just saying, I'm in the Rumble, I'm in the Rumble. And it's so last minute that I don't feel we've built proper storylines to happen in the Rumble.
In the Rumble. I agree. I feel like this has been a problem since its inception, since Saturday night's main event's inception.
I think
because think about last year. One of my biggest booking questions of last year is, why have Jay and Gunther fight for the world title at Saturday's night main event, and then a week later have Jay win the Rumble to go challenge Gunther? That made no sense.
Yeah, that was the first sign of trouble.
And I feel like we're doing it again. Why do we have a Saturday night main event a week out from Rumble?
Why do we have it so often?
Why?
It doesn't feel special. When it's literally a special.
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick PLE. It's not even a PLE. It feels like a gimmick pay-per-view. It feels like we're back in the pay-per-view days.
I don't know, man. It doesn't even feel like a pay-per-view anymore, because now people are just treating it like it's not big show anymore. Now it's just an extra episode. We already had that episode. I
forgot that was last episode.
It's not out yet, but we'll...
You know what? Shout out the White.
Shout out the Whites. Just put your top 10 Whites.
Top 10 Whites.
Send me a list of your top 10 Whites.
I got you.
Right. Anyway.
Maybe like top 3, so we can put them.
Fine.
I heard this argument on YouTube the other day, and I stand by it too. They were like, guys, unironically, is Matt Pat a top 3 white guy of all time?
Matt Pat.
And I put Matt Pat in the top. I put Matt Pat in white 3 top.
Tony Hawk.
That was the other day that they were like, I feel like it's like Tony Hawk, Matt Pat, and then someone that I can't remember who they said. But I remember they said their list, and I was like, that is not a bad top 3 white guys of all time. Matt Pat's definitely in my top 3 white guys of all time. And so is Tony Hawk, to be honest.
Bill Nye? You put Bill Nye up there?
Wait, that's a goated top 3.
I think top 3.
That might be my top 3 white guys of all time.
I think so. I think John's close.
John's close. I think he's top 5.
Top 5.
Matt Pat, Tony Hawk, and Bill Nye. That is unironically a really good top 3 white guys of all time. Put them up there, because that's my answer. Put them up there.
In whatever order you choose. But now, what were we talking about? Saturday Night's Main Event. Yeah. No, it's just one of those things. I don't think we need one as often as we do them. It's probably some sort of deal they had with Peacock that they put together before they had the whole Netflix deal and before the ESPN deal, which has been its own thing. Shout out VPNs. Yeah. Shout out Surfshark. If you want to sponsor us,
you're how I watch PLEs. I mean, Papa H. I'm got my ESPN subscription. The game.
But no, I watch SmackDown on Netflix now.
Same.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just something I really want to bring up because I really noticed that it was an issue.
Booking gets weird when Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah.
Because I look at some of these matches, and I get why. Because, like, say the tag match happening tonight at Saturday Night's Main Event. Liv and Roxy versus Io and Rhea. Mm-hmm. I get why, so you can have them in the Rumble, have their big pop, but it feels like a Rumble match.
For me, the biggest thing is the fact that we're having this fatal 4-way for the WWE Championship #1 contendership. And it's like you're going to have not even a full week, barely a full week of build.
You don't get a full week, you get a show.
You get one show to build.
Because, like, you've kind of been building up to it, but more accurately, you've been building up to the 4-way itself.
And that's why, for me, it's so obvious that it's going to be Sammy.
It's going to be Sammy.
Because of the fact that that's the only head-to-head that has any background. Like, they have history, Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. So that's why it feels super obvious. I don't think he has history with anybody else in the match, does he? Randy...
They have some history especially in the pandemic era where they went back and forth with the title.
That's where all of it was
that's where most of it was.
Which, that feels like 2 different people.
It's 2 different characters.
Yeah. But no, that's really the main one that bothers me. It makes it a little bit too obvious. Also, did we have to put Sammy and Ilya in the same qualifying match? I feel like
this 4-way would have benefited from an Ilya. Yeah. It would have benefited so much from the Ilya.
Maybe we don't need a Wepa King.
You know what? And I love Damian Priest, but I'll agree. I don't think we needed the Wepa King.
I like Trick Williams. I like that. Matt Cardona or Trick Williams. I'm good with either one.
I was good with either one. Shout out Matt for putting Willie over. Shout out Matt.
Yeah.
I'm fine with Trick Williams. Sami Zayn was just a given. Fine with Randy. Definitely fine with Randy.
Randy, you needed one big star to make it.
You need a big star.
It's always a threat that he's going to win.
Just off the back that it's Randy.
Yeah, exactly.
You always need that threat. I feel like this match would have benefited way more from a Ilya than a Damian Priest.
Yeah, and
why was it Damian Priest versus Solo?
It's the most uninspiring matchup where you were like, yeah, I don't want...
Whereas instead, if you give me maybe a Solo Sami Zayn, there's history there, and then Damian versus Ilya, gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
Because it's Ilya. Sidebar that I wanted to mention, I'm not even gonna spend too long on this. Give me the best of 7 between Ilya and Carmelo Hayes. I can watch those.
That first 48 cell on SmackDown.
Ooh, I can watch Ilya and Carmelo Hayes fight forever. I want, if they have a best of 7 concluding with the final time they fight for the US title at Mania, I don't think anyone would complain about that.
Yeah, and I don't want to get too much into like trying to predict Mania, but
yeah, this far out, no.
Yeah, I do see Ilya Dragunov in the mix for the U.S. title at Mania. Unfortunately, I wish he could be getting elevated.
Because I think it did the job. Ilya's run as U.S. champion did exactly the same way that I felt about. Well, no, it's kind of different, but genuinely, Ilya's run as U.S. champion is the picture. Oh, no, wait, it is the same way I felt about it. How I feel about Dom and his IC title reign. I think they are the current examples of what a mid-card reign should be. You do what you do as a mid-carder, get yourself super over, show that you can, you do the job, you do what you get, you're good with the fans, and you elevate yourself to the next step. I don't think Ilya needed to go back down to the U.S. titles. When I first heard him and Carmelo Hayes had that interaction. He said, "Actually, I'm gonna go talk to Nick Aldis about something a bit bigger." I was like, "This is it. Ilya's getting elevated to the main event. This is it." And then I saw them place him against Sammy for the qualifier.
Yeah, and then the next week he takes that step back of
going back to the Open.
I'm good with the U.S. title.
I don't think he needed to get... Like I said, mind you, I could watch him and Hayes fight freaking forever.
Yeah.
They have
and
great
I do
chemistry.
think that belt has gotten Carmelo over a good bit, too.
Dude, it was looking bad for Carmelo for a while.
It was.
2025 was scary to be a Carmelo Hayes fan.
Yeah,
It was
being in the Miz Vortex will kill you, and that's why I'm worried about Ilya. He's already on main event. God. Yeah, I saw them post that match. I said,
Dude, I saw that too, and I got so scared.
But shout out Kit Wilson.
Shout out Kit Wilson.
Kit Wilson.
Shout out Kit Wilson, bro.
Yeah.
He's
That's
over.
my Rumble winner. That's who I want.
Hey, listen, we got to talk about the toxic masculinity that is this Royal Rumble. All these big, meaty men smack me. No. Kit Wilson is here to save the business from this toxicness.
Can I please, because I don't want Roman winning the Rumble.
Whoa. Can
Kit Wilson eliminate Roman Reigns?
Toxic! I would pop so hard. I would too. And I can see the image now. Because you see Roman on the ground doing his stupid little Roman look up with his hair in his face. And he's like, toxic.
He doesn't have to win the Rumble. Just have him eliminate somebody really big.
Can he eliminate someone big, please?
Braun Strowman comes back. Kit Wilson eliminates
Brock Lesnar. If Kit Wilson...
Give it to me.
WWE,
give it to me.
Triple H, I'm giving you my money. Please. I will hand you my money.
ESPN.
I will get ESPN.
Which we're probably going to have to watch the Rumble together. Who's going to do it?
Who's going to bite the bullet? Maybe we can all pitch in.
It'll probably be me.
That's fair.
Yeah. Triple
H. Paul Levesque, can you hear us right now? We know you're watching. You have your hand on the pulse of the internet.
That's us.
We will get an ESPN subscription for, a month, 2 months?
We'll get it for 2 months.
We will get a 2-month ESPN subscription if Kit Wilson eliminates a main eventer at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not talking about Sami Zayn, he's a main eventer. No, I'm talking about like a Roman, a Brock Lesnar, a Cody. I'm talking like that caliber of main eventer.
I'd take a Fatu.
I would even take a Fatu.
I would take a Fatu. Now, don't say Jay. If he eliminates Jay...
No, I'm not counting that.
No.
Dude, Kit Wilson eliminated Big Jim.
You know they would not even mention that. They would just be like, there goes Uso.
Didn't even say what trying to...
No, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, Wilson didn't get all of it.
I hate that so much. Oh my god, I hate that. Anyway.
I can't remember which commentator said it. When someone said it on Monday, I was like, I know that pissed me right off.
Yeah. No, that's probably in my notes. I have like a whole thing of notes from when I was going to review Raw, which, by the way, I might start doing Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown reviews. Let me know if y'all want that. I might do it.
Midways through the weeks. Small comment that I decided to make when I watched SmackDown this morning, and I had to make this comment. Wade Barrett might be the greatest commentator of all time, guys.
I do love
Wade Barrett. There's something about Wade Barrett on commentary that I didn't realize until this morning. I was like, I love you on commentary. He's so stupid. It's because it was in the Johnny Wrestling versus Nathan Frazier match. And he was talking about Axiom. He's like, Johnny wore the mask and he was Axiom. Nathan Frazier wore the mask and he pretended to be Axiom. But there's only one true Axiom. He's standing at ringside, and I have it under good word of mouth that the man under that mask is Chad Gable. I paused it and laughed. Audibly laughed. And I was like, Wade Barrett is the greatest commentator of all time. I was like, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's really good. Which, by the way...
Mind you, he breaks him all the time, but he broke Michael Cole when he said that. He was like, it's Chad Gable. Michael Cole just stops commentating.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That is a really good transition point. Ciampa's leaving. Ciampa's gone.
Ciampa's already gone. Yep.
That's tough.
It hurts.
Do you see anything happening with Johnny? Like, do you think they're actually going to use him?
I do.
You do?
I
know he's a Papa H guy, but so is Tommaso.
But that's the thing, so was Ciampa.
Yeah.
I think Papa pushes him. How long is Ciampa gone? Thoughts?
What do you mean?
No, I know he's gone, but I'm saying, is it a Becky Lynch thing?
I don't think so. I think he's gone.
I do think he's gone.
He's going to AEW.
You think so? Or is it a Becky Lynch thing? Because you remember, Becky Lynch didn't sign back with the WWE just because she wanted to be a free agent for a while. She didn't do anything with it. She just wanted that option open.
Yeah.
But then eventually, like, a year and a half, not even, it was more like 2 years. 2 years
That
afterwards.
was different, though, because that was when her baby was just born, and she was really young. Tommaso's kids are getting a little older now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Do you think the Black Card is all elite?
I think the Black Card might be all elite. Plus, he's put in for trademarks. I can't remember what it was, like Psycho Killer, different things like that. But he's put in for trademarks, so I know he's
he might be all,
he's going somewhere else.
He might be all elite. I don't see him going to TNA. I don't see him going to anything under the WWE banner.
I don't think so. I don't think.
So I think if he goes anyway, it's either Indies or.
Which, by the way, don't you just love that they changed their names and then debut in TNA as if TNA isn't in a relationship with WWE?
Hi, Cora Jade. I'm sorry, Elena Black. Please.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's so silly.
You're in a relationship with WWE.
Just
you could have kept your
names.
name.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
But
makes him feel more independent, I guess.
And the thing about Johnny, why I think he's gonna get pushed. Like you said, yes, he's a Papa H guy.
Yeah.
The audience loves him. At the end of the day, Johnny, if there's one...
Thank God, because...
Thank God, but
there was that point when he first got called up that he was getting nothing.
That he was getting nothing. Now that he comes out as always, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny... If there's one thing Johnny can do, unlike when he first came up, because that was a scary time period, Johnny can get himself over with the crowd. Mm-hmm. And usually it's off the back of just how good he is.
Oh, yeah. I think...
I was mad, but I think probably because they want to save it for if he ever turns babyface. I was mad that he didn't get back Rebel Heart.
Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna wait for him to.
But I think that's more of a babyface theme. Yeah,
I just don't think Johnny has as much potential as a heel as he does a babyface.
No,
there are a few guys. There's a few guys on the roster where I feel like they are your pure white meat babyfaces that can just be that and get over and be your top guys.
And that's Johnny Wrestling.
There's 3 guys.
Let me hear it.
Johnny Wrestling, Sami Zayn, and the next thing I want to talk about, Finn Balor.
That's a good transition. We need to talk about Balor. Hold your local Finn Balor fan. Hold them close. But not for too long. Finn Balor fans, look up. Because we've been talking about this. We're going to talk about this on screen. I think 2026 might be the year. We've been saying this for a while, but everything is in place. And we're going to get some shout-outs to Mr. CM Punk. But I'm going to let you lead the conversation as the Finn Balor fan. So, Bullet Club shirt.
Yeah. Okay. So, last week, obviously, we have this moment where we find out it's going to be Finn Balor versus CM Punk. Honestly, I didn't even know Raw was in Ireland.
I didn't know until they said it.
When they said that, and Finn Balor came out to challenge CM Punk for the world title, the thought just immediately was, oh, great. They're going to bury Finn.
His yearly world title match.
Yeah, he's going to have his one.
He gets one a year. Don't forget, last year it was against Gunther and Damian Priest. The year before that, I forgot who it was. I think it was Rollins. I don't remember.
He always has matches against Rollins, so probably.
He gets one a year.
He
always gets his one.
And it's always a banger. They're always good matches.
Well, because it's Finn Balor.
Yes, Finn Balor's one of the best wrestlers in the world. We just keep forgetting. But it was really after that match.
Does that piss you off that every time Finn Balor has everyone's like, dude, man, Finn Balor's really good, man. Like, he's like,
yes,
he hasn't changed.
He's always been good.
This isn't like a, yo, dude, Finn's improving, or like a, yo, they're hiding Finn. Like, bro, he's always done this.
He's never not been good. But no. They announced that match, and I thought like, it's the yearly one. He gets a shot every once in a while. And then I started trying to think, like, is there a possibility that this can be a turnaround for Finn? I noticed they dropped the podcast episode, because WWE, they do that. Whenever they want to build somebody, they start building social media attention around them first.
They want to see if people will start talking.
Exactly. They started posting old Finn Balor stuff. They started, like, a lot of his old matches from NXT started getting posted. They did the podcast with Cody.
And it's very specifically, and to not cut you off, but to be on your point, the stuff they were posting, it was very specifically Prince Balor stuff.
Exactly. Like, his prime Balor. And I just felt like there was more conversation around it. And then it was in Ireland. And Finn Balor started hyping up the fact that he was going to bring it home for his home island.
Mind you, the world champ scene has felt, it is in a weird frenzy right now because of Drew. The thought of Drew actually being the champion, actually taking it from Cody losing the belt, you start thinking, well, if they finally gave it to Drew, maybe anyone could take it.
They plants a seed of doubt, and that's why you do those title changes, so you can plant that seed of doubt of it could happen.
We don't know it. I haven't heard this on the internet enough. We've said it, but I haven't heard this on the internet enough. Bring back changing the Undisputed and World title at places that aren't Mania or SummerSlam.
Random title changes.
Drew winning it on Friday, it helped this match inadvertently, because now you're like, I mean, sure, it's not a PLE, but Drew just won it on Friday.
Yeah, and I started convincing myself, like, this could happen, and then they had the moment on Raw where they focused, it was really funny, when they pulled up the first Judgment Day Clubhouse segment, and they had the camera on Finn for a second, you get a huge pop, and then they pan away to Raquel,
to the girls,
Liv, and Roxanne.
It was somebody who was like, yeah! And mind you, not because they don't like the girls, but it's because they wanted Finn.
Yeah. And then they got so loud that you couldn't even hear Finn say what he was saying.
No, you couldn't hear Finn, and that moment's going to come up again.
Yeah. And he came back, and I think they knew that you couldn't really hear it, because then when they came back and did another backstage promo, he said the same thing.
Yeah, and they cut the audience off.
Yeah. And it was just... You felt like it was him. He had the leather jacket. I thought maybe he was going to come out in trunks as well. He didn't, but
he did.
I think he looks good in that gear anyway.
He does, right? The leather jacket was very much... It was giving Bullet Club.
Very Bullet Clubby. And then his music hits. His OG music hits.
Mind you, no, even crazier, the champ come out first. Punk came out first.
That's what...
That was the moment when I was watching Raw that I was like,
wait. It was interesting, yeah. The champ always comes out last, but the hometown boy came out last.
And CM Punk is sitting in the ring doing his little sit, and then the lights go down.
Mm-hmm. You get some huge ole, 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 ole.
Oh, if there's one thing a European crowd is going to do, they are going to chant.
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. And then the music hits.
His OG music hits.
And the crowd is so loud, he doesn't even hear the first dun dun.
He's late, and he goes to the game. He's like, I can't even hear my music. And he could. I mean, the crowd was... And it really dude, presentation is everything in pro wrestling. Presentation is everything. Because when Finn was making... Because much like you... Because you know me, I'm also a Finn Balor fan, but I try to contain myself because I'm like, I've been hurt too many times. I'm the jaded Finn Balor fan. Though I think all Finn Balor fans are jaded.
Yeah, we're all jaded.
But as he's making his entrance, he's doing it, the lights are lighting up. I genuinely start thinking to myself, Finn can do this. They pull the trigger here? Finn, wait a minute.
Finn has had some of the best presentation as far as entrance and altogether package goes. He's had some of the best of anybody in WWE since 2015, maybe 2014. I'm trying to remember when he debuted. I think it was like late 2013 or late 2014. I was going to say late. Because he wasn't in NXT too long.
No.
But he's had
and crazy that he's still one of the NXT GOATs for not being there that long.
Yeah.
Like, he's in the Mount Rushmore for the guys.
He had two runs, both were almost like a year.
It's like, what? Him, for the guys, Johnny Wrestling, Adam Cole, Ciampa. I feel like you gotta put Nakamura and Shinsuke.
Well, I don't know. For me, my NXT GOATs will always be Finn, Johnny, Cole.
Joe?
I wouldn't put Joe.
Joe wasn't there. Like, I'm thinking...
KO.
Oh, KO.
KO and Sammy. KO and Sammy are like tied for...
Yeah, I think I would probably go... Balor, Johnny, Cole. I would go KO. But I think him and Sammy are like right there.
Yeah, agreed. But no. he's always had the presentation. He's always been great in the ring. His promo skills were a little iffy, but as a babyface, he's at his best. As a heel, he's a really good heel. It's just I think they try to present him as a cowardly heel when that's not the way he works at his best. Because when he was in New Japan and he started the Bullet Club, which, by the way, give him his props. Please. And also R.I.P. Bullet Club.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they disbanded, yeah. He was a cowardly heel, but he was always capable. He wasn't cowardly in the sense that he couldn't stand up to the baby faces. He was cowardly in the sense that he could, but he wouldn't waste his time on it.
But he wouldn't waste his time.
And that's the kind of heel you want. But if you put him in a group with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, he's gonna be the smallest guy in the group.
I was about to say, all of a sudden, he doesn't look as intimidating.
Exactly. And then you have the perfect chance when the rest of the group is Dominic Mysterio, Carlito, and JD McDonough, and then you don't do it then either, and you make Dominic the more dominant one.
You make Liv the leader for a while.
Liv's, like, that makes him look weaker and weaker, and then he just loses all the time.
That's where the moniker Finn Balor came from.
And I don't know if you got to hear the interview of Finn and Cody. That's why Finn he doesn't hate it, but he doesn't like the demon character, is because everybody wants the demon to come back, not because they love the demon. It's because they love Finn Balor and they want him to win. And they know that if he's the demon, that's the only way he wins. Yeah, and that's why Finn hates the character, because he wants people to want him to win. He wants the audience to know that he's the draw. Like, he doesn't need to just go to the... Because mind you, because I did watch a good bit of that, but it was really cool hearing how the demon was created. Yeah. And Finn is really creative. He is. Like, that idea that he wanted people from the back to see, like, the Golden Boy wrestling like a shadow, and then eventually, like, it came up with the full body paint. And, like, that's why it's, like, the mouth there, because from far away, like, he does just... I was like, that is sick. I really wish I could see the demon, like, in person. Yeah, no. And I want it back in the sense that I want to see the entrance. I want it to be a draw, I want Finn Balor to be the guy. I want when he pulls out the demon, it's because of, like, feud reasons. It's because, like, this person has, like... Because, like, where I can see, like, this going on is... Because he also has made it very clear of when people want the demon to come back, it's never going to be while he's a heel. He specifically wants the demon to be, like, a face thing. Yeah. And I see it, like, if he, which we're going to talk about, goes down the babyface route, and, like, him and Dom get into this heated blood feud for the IC title, and, like, it's just Dom's one-upping him, Finn one-ups him, but, not, like, maybe, like, in Dom's own Weasley way, somehow he retained the title, blah, blah, and it gets, like, so bad. Dom and the Judgment Day are just tormenting him, and you get to Mania, and you get the demon. Like, at that point, I heard it best. I want the demon to feel earned. I don't want him to just go to the demon. My thing is... Because a lot of people were clamoring on Monday, like, oh, he's gonna come out the demon. I was like, but why? Yeah, why? No. Like, why, Rue? My thing is, I want Finn and Dominic both to move up the card. Mm-hmm. The only thing is, if you make it seem like Finn has to bring out that side against Dominic, sure, that makes Dominic look stronger. It just puts Finn right back where he was. Whereas, I think, honestly, those two can do a feud that elevates both of them. Yeah. In which Dominic shows he can wrestle, too. Because we do need... I mean, y'all know me. He's my favorite wrestler right now. Yeah. I've made that very clear. I love Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Mm-hmm. And we're starting to get more of that. But I think as time goes on and he's getting more over and he's getting even... Because Dom's only getting even better in the ring. He's already good. But every single match he's in, he's starting to get better and better. I really want to start leaning away from... Because even Eddie eventually did. Leaning away from Dom's got to, like, run around. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. Like... Let the man wrestle in the ring. Yeah. Let him wrestle. Agreed. I think... I like when... Even, like I said, with the Eddie, because Eddie, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, Eddie wouldn't
only do the lie still cheat thing. He would wrestle. He would go full bout. He might pull it out towards the end or like do it to get a leg up. But like sometimes it feels like they make that Dom's only thing. Like he's gonna from the start of the match start trying to cheat.
Yeah, and that can only get you so far. My thing is, I think the only way out of the Finn Balor Dominic Mysterio issue without making either one of them look weaker is have them split amicably and come back and do the feud later. If you just have it, because they're heels. They're all heels. But in that moment, at that Raw, Roxanne, Liv, and Raquel, they all dropped the whole Judgment Day bickering back and forth thing. They just had it be, go get him, Finn.
Just go get him.
So just keep that support, have that there so that you can get a babyface Finn push where they're like, you do your own thing. And so later on, you can have Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor come face to face.
Because mind you, it would go with both of us. If Finn goes on that babyface road and it's out of support, and then he wins the title, think of the world title. Think of, you know what I want in 2026? I want Dirty Dom in the bank.
I think that's a great idea. I think you build up Finn so you can come back and build up Dom too.
And the heartbreak of Finn finally getting that world title. Mysterio!
No, I think that would be great.
And that would... Oh, the heat. Sorry, guys. Producer Joe's going somewhere. No, please, wait.
You going Ribbies?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's just my thought. I think that's a really good idea to have it be Finn Balor helps build Dominic, but I just think right now if you wanted to do that feud, it's gonna bury one of them.
I think so.
I think putting them in a group together was putting them both in a tough spot. But then again, who could have foreseen this?
Who could have foreseen Dom getting where he was?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like you got to remember, starting Judgment Day and like for most of like all of 2024 and then most of 2025, towards the beginning, until Mania season, Dom was just the whole gimmick was that he couldn't talk because people just booed him. But I think it just became the gimmick. Like people just stopped forgetting why they hated him so much. Yeah. Like they were just like, oh, Dom's on the back, boo, and then something just happened naturally. Dom just organically got himself over to the point where you go back to WrestleMania where he's in that Fatal 4-Way and it's all dirty Dom, dirty. And it was just organic. No one like did anything. Dom, the crowd just naturally started turning towards Dom.
Yeah.
And now look at it. Dom's beloved in Mexico. He's beloved in AAA. He's beloved in WWE. Like anywhere he goes, and it's still on the back of them not trying to force him to be like a baby, like like you said earlier, what they did with Tiffy, where they're like, oh, she organically got over, the crowd loves her, we're gonna turn her baby face so she's with the crowd.
Yeah.
They just let Dom be Dom.
Yeah, I think when it comes to those kind of decisions, I feel like with the women, they're a little bit too hasty. They're too quick to turn them. I think with the men, they're too hesitant to turn them. There's no balance in WWE.
Because think of how long we've been waiting for Randy to turn heel.
Exactly. Randy's heel turn, Cody's heel turn, Cena's heel turn. Like, they hold on. But the women, it's almost like, as if they're like, we're bored of you.
We're bored, turn.
Yeah. And
Jade, you're heel now.
Yeah, I think they're getting better at it. I think
Agreed.
The long-term story of Rhea and Io is going to be interesting. I do think that's going to go somewhere.
That's going somewhere.
But just to kind of wrap up the whole Finn Balor point.
Get to the end of the match. Great match, mind you.
Great match. And we said we were going to give credit to Phil, Mr. Brooks.
Mr. Brooks, let's talk to you and what you did for Balor. Let's talk for a second.
That was great because obviously people were into Finn. They love Finn because it's Finn Balor. It's their hometown boy. Well, home country boy.
Home country.
Yeah, they were in what, Dublin?
They were in Northern Ireland.
They were in what was it?
Something Northern Ireland.
Yeah, because I know
that wasn't English.
I know
something Northern Ireland.
I know Finn's from Bray County, Whitlow.
Yeah.
I
don't. They
can't remember where they were, but they were in Ireland, and that's their boy. But is this worldwide appeal of CM Punk, in which case he's not going to get booed in a lot of places.
Like, they started booing him a bit, but it wasn't much, and then they always just go back to CM Punk.
And then you start hearing the chants of Let's Go Balor, CM Punk.
Let's Go Balor, CM Punk.
And in response to that, Punk starts wrenching Finn Balor's head. He starts like slapping him around.
You know what Punk does? Punk listens to the crowd, but he knows what they're going for. They're going for Finn being the whole thing, and he's like, I'm very over with it because it's CM Punk, and he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some heel work. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm a babyface, I'm a la Hollywood Hogan versus The Rock, WrestleMania.
Yeah, they kind of
when they flipped the script, and Rock and Hogan both kind of realized this is such a pro Hogan crowd. We're going to flip this. We're going to flip this script. Punk's like, I'm getting too cheered here. Let me start doing some heel work.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And he made the match so much better. CM Punk made Finn Balor look 10 times bigger than he would have. And he already looked good.
Right? You really forget who's the babyface and heel in that today. The moment where Finn kicks out of the GTS, the crowd erupted. It was like, and there was a genuine heartbreak. Even to me watching, there was a genuine heartbreak when Punk kicked out of that coup de grace.
It was so late too.
Phil held it. He held it.
I saw the hand coming down. And it was so close to the mat, and then
Phil kicked, and you heard the air get taken out of the arena. It was a heartbreak.
Yeah, my heart sunk when that happened because that was the moment where I was like, Punk's winning.
I was too. I was like, that was the one.
I thought if Finn's gonna win, it was gonna be a shocking one finisher win. But after that,
they gave us the hope spot for a heel. Mm-hmm. We got the hope spot from it. That's just
we really have to acknowledge that Finn is not a babyface yet.
Finn's the heel in this
still
match.
A heel. He just was a face for this moment, and that's what I really wanted to talk about. Do you think that they're going to take this and Finn's going to be a babyface from here on? Do you think it's going to be a few weeks build in which we get eventually get the Finn babyface turn? Or do you think we drop it next Monday?
Do you want what they should do or what I think will happen? Or do you want both?
Both.
What they should do, especially the ending of the match. Punk even helping put Finn towards the end of the match. Punk doesn't leave the ring. I mean, he picks Finn up. They have a moment of respect. Punk is about to walk away after the handshake. He's like, you know what? No. They hug. I'm looking at that moment, how the crowd's reacting, how Finn's looking, how he's celebrating, and I'm like, what you need to do is you take that moment and you run with it. Mm-hmm. You take that. We don't drop it. We don't let it simmer for what you take that, and now you start to show Finn with the Judgment Day. All of a sudden now, he's not really agreeing with these morals. He's doing the turn, and you get that babyface turn. What I think WWE will do is one of two things. They either just drop it, which I hope not, or we get some long-term storytelling from the game, and we get the Finn Balor face turn in 2027. He's gonna keep looking at Dom's title. He's gonna keep. You know, Hunter. You know.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Let Papa H cook. It's just long-term storytelling. We don't need that. We have this moment.
How many times do I have to say? There's a difference between long-term storytelling and storytelling that takes a long time. This is different.
I said it once, and I will say it over and over again until they start listening. Not everything has to be the Bloodline Saga. Not everything has to... Was the Bloodline Saga long-term storytelling at its peak? Yes. A 4-year story that was amazing. Wrapped up great. Wrapped up when Cody beat Roman. I don't know what happened after that. No.
One day we gotta watch it all the way through so we can stop looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Because boy, oh boy, where there were some moments.
Well, there were some moments.
Yeah.
Maybe later on this year.
Shout out Roman. I don't know if I should drop the title this year. Maybe next year.
This year? I know I said this. Okay, I know. Next year. Guys, I'm already this close to Hogan's. Like, guys, come on. It's me, Roman. Yeah. I'm throwing up the ones. We're bloodlining here. Come on. Oh, change my glove. Go. It's red now. Wepa.
God. Oh my God.
Put over Sammy. The next babyface you get. KO. Next one, y'all. I swear. Okay, do you actually want me to put Logan Paul over? Like, you don't.
You know, the worst part about that was Finn was in that group.
He was. Finn was in there. He fought the demon.
That's the one we've got to rewatch.
He fought the demon.
We've got to rewatch
But God helped him.
Shout out God.
Shout out God. Helping the tribal chief.
God burying Finn Balor was one of the worst moments in wrestling history. You can have all your heroes of wrestling, terrible matches. You can have your Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. You can have...
Can I say it?
I don't know.
Should I say it on... You can censor it out.
Okay.
And Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
And
because I had to do Booker T's look after. You could tell he regretted it immediately. We coming for you!
And you can have your Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. But Finn Balor's coming alive as a demon, flopping like a fish, and then going up to hit the coup de grace and looking like he's going to end Roman Reigns' incredible title reign, only for God himself to collapse the top rope so that Roman can hit a single spear and win.
And then look up.
And just, like, looks to the heavens. Like, some of the worst acting that I've ever seen out of Roman Reigns.
What was Roman supposed to do with that? Why didn't they do that with Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker the second time at WrestleMania? They should have did that ending. God struck down the demon Finn Balor.
And then the next time we saw the demon...
Lost the Edge.
Which apparently he was supposed to win that match.
Yeah.
Who? I think, was it Vince that changed his mind, or was it Edge that changed his mind?
I think it was Edge.
I think it was... We'll have to look back. I don't want to bury Edge.
I don't want to... Let me not bury Cope. Because he's a good... It might have been Vince.
I think it was... But it was foretold. It's rumored that Finn was supposed to win that match. Also, that's where he looked badass. Because he got hit in the head and was gushing blood and kept wrestling. He refused to stop the match. Let's not forget that. He refused to stop the match.
Yeah, No, cut that out. I was about to say something bad.
Go ahead. I'll cut it out.
I was about to say, yeah, Javon.
Who cares if you have a concussion? Wrestle.
That's deserved.
You made my crown
That's deserved. Cut this out.
Great wrestler.
Great. Phenomenal. One of the best to do it. You'll never know about it, but one of the best to do it.
Anyway, one day I do want to... This would probably be content that gets...
There's like a Patreon.
Gets taken down kind of thing. But I do want to start doing reacting. Because I don't want it to just be us reacting to old stuff. I kind of want to make our friends react to our time of wrestling.
Our time. That would be... You mean like PG era?
Yes. I want them to see what we
I want Katie Lefford to watch. Yeah, shout out Katie. I want Katie to watch a Santino Marella match.
She would love.
I think she would.
I would think she would love Chelsea Green. I think she would be a big fan of Chelsea Green.
I unironically think that Katie would love Santino Marella. And kind of like you said.
Your TNA. What is his?
Jerome Mann.
He has a specific name.
I don't remember.
He's something of authority.
He's kind of like the Hogan now.
Yeah. He's the Dixie Carter of
He's
TNA
the Dixie Carter of TNA.
I love that. He got turned on. Wait.
I know
his daughter turned on him.
I knew the sentence was about me. He got turned on by his daughter. And I knew what you meant, but the sentence structure was very, very...
That's why I stopped the sentence and then you finished.
Because I assume you're gonna cut it out, or you give it. Shout out to Morella.
Shout out to
Getting turned on by his daughter.
The Morella and the Greases.
Shout out Stacks. Shout out the Stacks.
Oh yeah, that was the reason, right? God, how long do you think he's gonna be in WWE before he gets released?
I give him, at best, SummerSlam.
Yeah, him and Tony, the worst thing that could have happened to them is break up.
That's the worst thing. They were so interesting because they were together.
Yeah.
Poor Tony D, dude, because I love Tony.
Yeah.
He's been in NXT for like 20 years.
Was he the guy to dethrone Obafemi?
I think so.
You think that...
You mean like the NXT title or like the
North American title?
I think...
because, have we talked about this? Did we talk about this last episode?
What?
Why the hell have Obafemi win the NXT title back?
Yes, we did talk about it, but let's talk about it again. Just don't let him lose it and then go to the main roster. Or if you really wanted him to vacate it, sure, vacate it. But why lose it to Ricky Saints to win it back? Mind you, like less than 2 months.
Just lose it to Ricky Saints so Ricky Saints can be over. And do the Ricky Cody match. You're not going to do a finish for it anyway.
You weren't going to finish it. No. Thumbs down. I guess the computer was a big fan.
Literal thumbnail.
The computer was a big fan of Oba Cody. I mean, but you weren't going to do a finish anyway.
And you were going to bring him to the main roster anyway.
Drew was always going to interrupt. If there's only 2 ways to get out of this. If you wanted to do because I know what they were going for. They were going for the Asuka. They were going for the Asuka when Asuka relinquished it because she was undefeated at that point. Okay, fine. If you
she was undefeated. He had
lost.
No,
that's what I mean. Oba had lost at that point. So if you really wanted to go for the Asuka route, fine. Never have him lose the NXT title in the first place. Have him drop and have him relinquish it. But here's the thing. Like you said, Oba lost. So put the next guy over. Put Ricky over. And you were going to send him to the main roster anyway.
And the moment's not even that good because not only did he hold it for like a few weeks and had lost it before, he's also lost in NXT before, losing to Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Which, oh my God, it was over. Once you had him lose to D'Angelo, it was over. I don't know. That really, really bothered me.
Nah, I will admit it was kind of aura just because it was Obafemi and the cinematography of the camera.
Then you had Robert Stone be like, "Did you see?"
Okay, the middle part ruined it. Okay, but like it was Oba had aura. I'm not even. You can't even hold that. He did have aura doing that.
It felt like such a burial of NXT.
Did you see what happened? Because then, mind you have all these new people in there, and what's Ava was talking about? There's about to be some new opportunities. Ava, we've already discussed Ava. Did you see what happened with Oba? Literally, not even a TV in here. How would I have seen it? Like, no, I didn't. Boom, 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 no, boom, boom,
You know what's so funny? I really considered putting NXT on the list of shows I would review, but then everybody left, and I was like, oh.
They lost their big 3.
Yeah, it's not. It was. Javon can't even wrestle through a concussion.
Big 3. This is your replacement for the 4 horsewomen? This is your big 3? Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh!
I love what Trick Willie's doing.
Trick Willie, he had a good week. Then
he had a good week. Then he had a bad week. But everything
he's had a good week now.
He's had a good week now, and I want him to stay. He needs to do what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Like the character that he's playing right now. I love it. I do love his role. I love how he talks.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
He redeemed himself.
He redeemed himself. There was a down moment with Randy, and it was looking a little. I was like, I don't know, but let's hope that was just a fluke.
I also think they have very different promo styles.
Who?
Randy
and Trick.
Yeah. Trick was. I think Sammy's more of a casual, like speaks like a person. I think Randy has a bit of that old school. I'll see you at the next pay-per-view kind of style.
Very much. I'll see you.
And that's why I thought it was very funny. He got his own promo this week. Everybody's cutting a promo on each other. The build for Saturday night's main event.
I don't care, Kathy, about this.
Burying Kathy.
Mind you,
don't yell at Kathy Kelly.
Never yell at
Do not yell at Kathy Kelly.
I don't think we talk about it enough. I'm a big Kathy Kelly fan over here. We love Kathy Kelly.
Put a picture of Kathy Kelly.
Shut up. I love the girl.
Love Kathy Kelly.
Don't yell at Kathy Kelly, Randy. I don't care, Kathy.
Talking about Finn Balor accomplishments.
That was good. That was good. I like that out of you.
Hey.
I like that out of you.
Hey.
Respect to you, Finn. Get her in the ring. Train her up. Is she the one that is training?
Kathy Kelly?
I know one of the...
I know Kathy Kelly has trained. I don't think she's going to wrestle, but...
Probably not. I thought one of them was...
I know Finn's wife is like a... she's a Mexican anchor, I guess would be the term. I don't know. I know she's a reporter at one point. That's how her and Finn met. They met at WrestleMania 33? 34? Something like that.
There's a new referee, and when he showed up on screen, I audibly said on SmackDown, I was like, who's this big black guy?
I knew it!
I'm not going to not talk about it, and I couldn't find another place to put it, so I'm putting it right here.
Right.
I knew you. Did you think that when you first saw it, you like, Jordan said something?
I
was frightened. I was scared. I didn't know who he was.
There was a black man.
I thought a fan jumped the gate and put on a shirt. I didn't know who he was. I was so used to all the referees we've been seeing for the last 2 years. So when he showed up, I was like, who's this big, burly black man?
He had a great name. That was my first thought.
He did. What was it? Oh, what was it? It was a good name. But and honestly, I was watching him the match, so maybe the match wasn't good wherever he was.
I can't even remember what match it was.
Was it the women's tag match?
I think it might have been...
It might have...
not Bianca. Jade...
it was Jade Chelsea. It was Jade Chelsea. So yeah, not much meat on the bone of that match. So I'm just watching him. Mind you, he actually did a really good job. I was like, it's a good ref.
It's not a good picture of Charles Robinson.
That's a horrible picture of Charles
I'm going to put it in.
Can you please save that picture?
Save that
put
picture.
that picture of Charles Robinson right there.
Let's see. Yes, Dallas Irvin.
That's a good name.
That's a good wrestling name.
That's a future world champ right there, brother.
Let's be a little bit more... why do some of them have ref names and some of them have their real names?
Just their real name.
Yeah, Adrian Butler.
Okay.
Felix Fernandez. That is such... Oh, that is great.
That's great.
I don't know who that is. Unknown?
What do you mean unknown?
We don't know. Jessica Clark. I guess. You can't prove that she wrestles on Evolve.
You can't prove that.
You can't prove that. I heard it's Chad Gable.
Wait, man. I have heard on good reason that Jessica Carr on Evolve is actually Chad.
Oh my god.
Shout out Kendall Gray.
Shout out Kendall Gray.
Love her. I think she's going to have a big 2026. She's going to have a big 26.
I hope so.
I could even see she wouldn't win it, obviously. But I could see...
Rumble?
One Rumble. I was going to say Money in Bank.
Oh. Yeah? Do you think she's going to get fast-tracked?
I think so. I'm a little worried about... I would like to see her go through the NXT system. Just to see... Because I feel about her the same way
I haven't heard her talk.
Huh?
I haven't heard her talk.
That's my thing. I haven't, heard a lot of her... I heard a bit of her on NXT, and it wasn't, bad. But it was we can season that. Here's my thing. I want them to do with her what they did with Oba, what they did with Trick Williams. Take your time. Like I said, the main roster feels a little bloated right now. You have a future megastar with Kendall Gray.
Yeah, you just
look at
Grace, yeah.
Look how over Kendall Gray is. And she's the Evolve champion on Tubi. And she is this over already. Yeah. And genuinely, it's one off the back of just how insane she is in the ring.
She's great. She's really good.
I got the pleasure of seeing her live at the live show at Bacon. I got the pleasure of seeing her live, and I'm just sitting... And that was the first time I got to see her wrestle. At that point, I just heard about her, and I'm just sitting there at the live show, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
She can go.
Yeah.
She can go in the ring.
I've already mentioned it when I saw her in the...
Iron Survivor.
Iron Survivor. Which, by the way, why isn't that in WWE 2K25?
Because they hate us.
I love that match.
I hope it's in 26.
I really hope so. That's such a good match type.
Let me put it in my universe mode. Come on.
Yes, please. Please. And I can't even create it. The creative match.
No, you can't.
Creative match sucks, by the way. Can we say that?
Can we address that?
2K. What are we doing?
2K26. Let's address the creative match. Because I can't create... Let me create a 3 Stages of Hell match.
That'd be fire.
Actually, just put that in the game.
Yeah. It was in the older games.
It was.
I still got SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 on my Wii right here.
But, also, let's fix the cage match. I don't like the red Hell in a Cell in front of my screen the whole time.
Is it still red? That's so dumb.
I think so, at least.
Why? It was already turned back. They're just lazy.
No.
2K, what? No.
Also, there's rumor going to be like 400 characters in 2K26. Why?
You're all going to be just multiple versions.
It's going to be like 20 John Cena's.
Undertaker and Cena.
Cena 2008.
Oh,
Cena,
Roman has so many versions too.
Cena 2008. Cena 2008. January through March. Like, I don't want that.
Give me Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio 2006. Rey Mysterio, when was the match with Eddie? 1997.
1998. And then they came. I haven't done a Rey yet. Oh. And then they came to me, 2K, and they said to me, we want to put 20 of you in the game. How many versions of you do you think there are?
Muchas máscaras.
So then we really just... This was going to make me a lot of dinero. So then we really started just going down the list. Have you tried... Have you tried playing the 97 overall version of me? Rey Mysterio 2005 blackface mask. That's a good one. They also have Rey Mysterio 2005.
I was about to correct you, but I think that sounds right. Wait.
I'm probably
No, it was the Edit Feud. That was...
It was the Edit Feud, so it was 02.
He debuted in 02.
Excuse me.
03, 04. It's one of those. Because Eddie died in late 05.
In late 05. No, then it's 04.
It's 04.
Then it's 04.
It sounds right. I was 2.
Ooh, that Eddie.
What are we doing, bro? I don't know. All right. I think we should get some predictions.
Let's get to predictions. I think that should be the final.
That's it.
Let's get to predictions. All right. Rumble.
Do you want to just... Way to sell, brother.
Trying to put you over, kid.
We don't know the Rumble card yet.
Nope.
Which is part of the issue we were talking about with Saturday night's main event.
Oh my God! Rumble is next week, and we don't know the card.
Yep.
We know only 3 matches.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do.
Is there a match that we're forgetting? Maybe
I'm gonna have to edit our video during the Rumble. Supposed to.
Yeah. Are we missing something? Men's Rumble, Women's Rumble, Drew
versus Sammy. Yeah.
Let's just be honest with it though.
Maybe Jordan versus Jade gets added.
I don't think, because she declared herself for the Rumble on Fridays.
So nobody has ever worked double duty.
Oh, we are missing the big one. AJ Styles Gunther. We are missing the...
Okay, then let's not talk about predictions yet.
No. Let's back it up.
I'm afraid.
I'm very scared. I'm very frightened.
I'll pull up the Saturday night's main event card.
Yeah, because we get... So, I'm going to lead y'all through this. So, show starts off, Gunther comes in, he's like, I'm the ring general. Is that not what he does?
Kind of.
I'm the ring general. I tricked AJ Styles, he is not phenomenal, and I am declaring myself for the Royal Rumble. You don't want none. You don't want... AJ Styles comes out, you don't want none. AJ Styles comes out. He's not done with Gunther. He's like, I want you at the Rumble. And Gunther says, no, I just declared myself for the Rumble. I get nothing out of fighting you. And AJ's like, oh, you scared? And it looked like Gunther's going to do it. And he's like, actually, AJ, I'll fight you, but you have to pay a price. AJ's like, name it. And Gunther says to him, you have to put your career on the line. And AJ thinks about it, calls his wife. Wendy. I don't know why he turned it to Triple A.
That's how Samoa Joe said it.
Yeah. Wendy. We want to retire your husband. It's me, the game. How did I get your number? I love my Triple H impression.
I was trying to do a good Samoa Joe, but he kind of just sounds like Triple H.
Kind of sounds like Triple H.
You know the video of him saying Wendy.
One side comment, you know who else I don't like Triple H on Friday? The Miz. When he was talking to Carmelo Hayes and he was making fun, he was like, oh, I can't wait to fight you. I'm having so much. I was like, why did he start doing my Triple H impression? But, okay. And AJ eventually agrees. So at the Rumble, it's going to be Gunther versus AJ for AJ Styles' career. There's a lot of context. We know for a fact, as AJ Styles has told us, 2026, this year, is AJ Styles' last year as a pro wrestler. This is his retirement year.
And I don't know if this is accurate, I hear his contract is up in February.
It is. His contract is up in February. WWE also likes to be very poetic with people's send-off. AJ Styles on Saturday, next Saturday, the Royal Rumble will be 10 years, almost to the day that AJ Styles first debuted in WWE for the first time at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Gunther, the career killer, has taken out Goldberg, has taken out Cena. I am very scared that this is the end of AJ Styles in WWE.
Yeah.
Will it be the... I can see if it... I don't know if it'll be the end of it. Because this is his retirement year. I can see maybe if this is the end of his career in WWE, doing a small run in TNA and ending like the full pro wrestling career there.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I can see that. But with everything lining up, his contract being over for... I think... We'll talk about that on Predict, but is this the end of AJ in WWE?
Yeah.
Which if it is, thank God we're going to be all together because I will sob like a little baby girl.
Yeah. I've only been able to really experience his New Japan run and his WWE run. He was there for his TNA run.
I was there for his TNA run.
Yeah, that's a thumbs up.
That is a thumbs up. AJ Styles TNA run and his New Japan
run. Can I give you my fantasy booking?
Please.
This is what I would love to happen if we're doing this retirement match. Which, by the way, the thing that really nailed it home for me, that made me think it might be over, was he's having a match with Shinsuke tonight.
Shinsuke tonight.
Yeah.
When they did that on Friday, I was like, "Oh my God, he's retired. He's losing."
Yeah.
I was like,
and he did that appearance on TNA, and I was like, "Oh."
I was like, "He's making his final rounds."
Yeah.
He's making his final rounds.
But to give you my fantasy booking, he loses to Gunther. But I don't know if I would want to do it before or after. I think I'm leaning toward having him versus Gunther pretty early in the show.
Santi made a really good point. This match, depending on its ending, is kind of in hell to book on this card.
Yeah,
because obviously,
if you put it in the main event, you know what's happening.
If you put it in the main event, we know what's happening. But that could be you give him the full set of. But if you put it at the beginning of the show and he loses, the emotions in that arena are not going to be there for the rest of the show.
Yeah, and that's why I say in my booking I want to put it maybe even opening. Have it open, Gunther wins, AJ leaves. However, you get a segment backstage where he starts to say goodbye, but he still has one more obligation. Because he already is in the Royal Rumble. He comes in at number 3. The same place he entered in his debut. AJ Styles wins the Royal Rumble. Essentially forcing him...
Contractually, he has to.
He has to have a match at WrestleMania. And so you get no AJ Styles on WWE TV. Because he has to retire from WWE.
And he gets to retire.
And you only see him on TNA. You only get AJ Styles on TNA until Mania. And you have the whole build happen with Gunther on Raw, AJ in TNA.
And do you think Gunther picks the belt back up?
Exactly. Gunther gets... I don't know how you do it. That's up to y'all. Elimination Chamber, if you want to put the belt in there.
Put the belt in there.
But we get Gunther, AJ, WrestleMania, and that's where Gunther...
And then Gunther retires him
again.
He
finishes his career.
A second time!
Yeah, because then you're going to... That's where I would have the build start to, Brock, Gunther, SummerSlam.
Where he retires Brock at Brock, the career killer.
We're doing this.
No, we're doing this. He tapped out Cena. We have to. We both said this.
If he puts Cena down, he's doing it.
He tapped out Cena. You have to go all in on this now. Yeah. You can't just start pulling him back. That's why I'm actually happy this match happened. I didn't want him to be in the Rumble because I was like, no. This is the man that made John Cena tap out. If he's in the Rumble, he better win it, and I know he's not going to.
Yeah, he's not going to win.
So I'm glad that he's not.
Yeah, no. But that's what I would want to happen. I would want it to be like a big time. Like, even if you have AJ win this match, I still want it to get back to AJ Gunther at Mania, because I do think he is retiring pretty soon. Mm. But what I think is going to happen.
I was about to say, because that's real smart. WWE ain't going to do that.
I think it's over. I think he loses at Rumble, and I think he's done. And that brings me so much...
Brian, I'm telling you, I'm very happy we are getting together, because I'm going to be a mess.
I had to be a mess by myself when Cena retired. Y'all are going to see me at my worst.
Y'all are going to see me at my... Y'all don't understand... Because I'm going to talk about this. This feels like our John Cena retirement episode.
It does.
Because you don't get... Like
you're not going to see this whenever Brock retires.
Rocky was my childhood, man.
Which really funny, because he was also.
He was our child.
And it's even more so for you, since you like UFC.
Yeah, I was about to say. He had a great run in UFC.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, definitely didn't.
You are really thumbs uppy today. That's the name of the episode. Like, you're just really thumbs uppy today. But no, AJ was my guy. Because, like you said, I was there for his TNA run when I was a child. And he was never treated as the guy. But the way I use... The best comparison guy I made, he was the Seth Rollins of TNA. Mm-hmm. As where they always put him in the main event scene. He was always carrying the company on his back. Mm-hmm. To the fans, he was the guy. But the company... He just always... By how the company treated him, he just always felt that little bit under the real guys.
Hogan.
Why do you think I did this? Why do you think the real guys? Mind you, the real guys... The real guys were Hogan.
Yeah.
And a bunch of old WCW guys.
Yeah.
But
Big Daddy Cool.
Big Daddy Cool. Sting, but at least we like Sting.
Yeah, Sting was a guy as well.
Sting's a big TNA guy.
Yeah.
But essentially because obviously I wasn't alive for WCW days. I was
barely.
Most of my interactions with Sting was Impact. Mm-hmm. Back when it was called Impact.
Yeah.
But AJ's my 1A, and I had two guys in TNA that were like my favorite thing going on. At a time where I started watching WWE a bit less, and I was more on TNA, I had two guys that like would constantly change back and forth at who was my favorite. That's why I call it 1A and 1B. But it was Styles, and then Hardy, and then Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. You're a black man, yeah.
I am that is the most black wrestling 1A or 1B you get.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
But no, dude, Styles is my GOAT. He's still one of my GOAT, and I feel like next Saturday is it, and I'm not going to be okay.
Yeah. Damn. We might have only 1 week of AJ Styles left, with 0 build.
That's criminal.
Yeah. I do hope you are right in the sense that we get AJ Styles' WWE career over, but we get a small TNA run.
Or maybe like a small New Japan appearance or something.
No, because they didn't let Shinsuke go to Hiroshi Tanahashi's retirement.
Yeah, but he was under contract.
I think AJ might still be technically under contract until the end of February.
I think it's the
beginning. And then after that, he could. Is it the beginning of February?
I think it's the beginning of February.
Oh, so yeah, maybe he could. But would he want to do that? Would he want to like end his career and then end it again?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I would love a small TNA run, but AJ
all his
Styles
guys are gone. All his guys.
Well, I mean, Frankie is there.
In New Japan?
No, you meant in
No,
I'm
talking about New Japan. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, all his guys in New Japan are gone.
Yeah, I think he could have a small run with TNA
because he had that moment staring at Frankie Kazarian with the title.
Yeah,
he doesn't have it anymore, but Frankie could easily get it back.
Yeah, beat him for the title. Santana.
I can remember his first name. Mike Santana.
Yeah. That's such a lame #1 guy. I'm sorry, I'm not into Mike Santana.
You know, Mike Santana. I'm not a big Santana.
If that's your main event, Frankie Kazarian and Mike Santana, that's tough. That's really tough. You had Hendry, and he said,
"You're not gonna have Leon Slater for long."
Nick Nemeth is right there.
Nick Nemeth is right. Hey, he's feuding with BDE right now.
BDE is probably gonna be TNA champion by the end of the year.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's a funny thing because it's the most TNA thing.
Well, no, it's a very TNA thing. That's funny. No, because I saw Discord a lot. I want to talk about something real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to talk about something real quick. I talked about this with Autumn yesterday because I was seeing the like wrestlers come from a lot of different backgrounds.
Yeah.
And I'm really tired of old wrestling fans. I'm really tired of old wrestling fans. BDE, if you don't know, one of the most popular wrestling YouTubers of all time. Made it with, and he's always had a dream of being a pro wrestler. And the man's put in the work. He's trained for years and years. Had a run on the indies, in like the indie circuit that a lot of YouTubers go through. Yeah. He had a run on the indie circuit, and has officially, a few months ago, got signed to TNA. He made it. And now he's feuding. And I don't know if you've seen his in-ring.
I've seen a little bit of indie work.
The dude's cool, man. The dude's great. Mm-hmm. And he's only getting better. This isn't a celebrity coming in for one magic. Like, no, this is a guy who cares about the business, wants to be part of the business, has worked to be in the business, and is now in the business and is still working hard. Yeah. And the old heads hate him. They hate him, and they say that this is the death of wrestling. And YouTubers shouldn't be feuding with the likes of Nick Namath. And I'm like, but he's not. This isn't a YouTuber making a one-off appearance. Like, Tiffany Stratton is a gymnast. Yeah. Roman Reigns was a football player. Yeah. Wrestlers come from different backgrounds. Yeah. Sure, Brandon's not from this long lineage.
John Cena was a bodybuilder.
Was a bodybuilder. Sure, BDE isn't from this like long lineage. Like he's a third generation superstar, but he doesn't have to be. Yeah. He clearly cares about the business and wants to be a part of it. Why are we trying to gatekeep it?
Yeah, no, it's really silly.
They see him and they see Logan Paul.
Yeah,
that's what they're seeing.
I think that's exactly what it is.
That's why they hate him. But I think, and even with Logan Paul,
he's put in the work.
He's not a part-time anymore. He's under a full-time contract now. Yeah. He's there week in, week out. Someone in the comments posted a really good question, and I stand by it. Sorry to divulge for a second. I'll end it here with the question, but they said, at what point do you consider them a wrestler then?
Yeah, exactly. I'm already at that point with Logan.
I'm already at I consider Logan a wrestler.
Yeah, I think BDE is a wrestler.
And BDE is a wrestler. He's not.
I don't love the name BDE. I get that's what
that's what people know him as. I think he should get a wrestling name.
I think so too. Brandon,
well, his name is Brandon Collins.
Just be Brandon. Yeah, what's his last name?
Collins.
I don't love Collins.
I don't know. Brandon something.
Yeah, Brandon something.
But mind you, that's the question, and that's what I'm asking these old heads. At what point do you consider them a wrestler at? Yeah. Because Brandon, even if you don't want to say that Logan Paul didn't pay his dues, Brandon went to the Indies.
He did?
He went to the Indies. Mm-hmm. He paid his dues and got a TNA contract out of it. So at what point is he not a YouTuber playing wrestling anymore, and he's a wrestler?
And it's really funny. I don't hear, and I love Pat McAfee. I don't hear this about Pat McAfee.
You never hear it about Pat McAfee.
And he's...
Maybe because
he's the most part-timer of anybody.
I think the stigma is... Because it comes from the old head. Because at least with someone like a Pat McAfee, it comes from like athletic. It comes from like a sport.
Love Pat. He was a punter.
He was a punter. Thank you.
He wasn't even a kicker.
He was a punter.
He was an athlete.
But I think that's where the stigma comes from. That they see like YouTube influencer and they're like, "Oh, this is the new generation kind of stuff. This is ruining wrestling." Brandon is a freak athlete.
Yeah,
that dude's a freak.
Yeah, no, I've seen some of his stuff. He's good. I don't get it. I mean, Zack Ryder literally used YouTube to get himself over. What's wrong with somebody coming from YouTube to become a wrestler?
Like, how they gonna feel about me? Because I'm coming from an acting background.
Yeah, well, so did Cody.
Actually, yeah, wait, Cody did too.
Cody was an actor. He was just a nepo baby.
Yeah, no disrespect to Cody, but I have to work to get there. Rhodes. I'm kidding. I love you, Cody.
They don't hire black men in WWE.
Have you ever heard of so you're black, right? Have you heard of the NXT team Out the Mud?
I forgot that was a thing.
You heard of Out the Mud, brother?
Oh, no. You gotta be bouncy. That's the only way you're gonna get on TV. You're not bouncy.
I'm not. That's not the character I like to play. I'm more of the technical powerhouse, you know.
We already got a guy. We already got a powerhouse.
PH Mateo. I can't wait for JR Mateo to come in. So we like the name Julius Reyes. We do. But,
tough, brother.
Have you consider this for a second? JR Mateo.
Brother, I want to hear what your complaints, because at least you'll get in the door. They'll see me and be like,
you won't even get to say anything before.
I actually walk in and then immediately they
know they're having a meeting with you. You walk in before you say anything. Just hear me out. Super duper duper Latino. Something Latino. We already got it. We already have a hat guy. No hat guy. We're gonna be bandana guy.
Oh, fire.
Do it with me now. It's just you crying at the.
It's all fun and games to find out I'm not that style of wrestler.
I
can't do lucha libre. I can do suicide dives. That's the extent of my high
can
flying.
you go up there and just this is a simple request. Can you go to the top turnbuckle and give us a 450 swanton on this shooting star press? And before you do it, do this.
No, if you got me doing that, I'm doing a frog splash. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing.
Have you ever heard of a wrestler named Eddie Guerrero?
What if I say no? What if I say no?
They kick you out.
They're just going to show me.
They're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot you.
Paul, please. Oh my god, no. But I guess we should come back to what we were talking about.
We were getting to R.I.P. AJ Styles.
That's it. That's all. You know what? We'll have an in memoriam if he does end up.
No, but in general, I think AJ does seem like the kind of guy to when he's done. Yeah, not like he loses to Gunther and then goes on for a TNA spree as much as I want. He does seem like a guy to be like, I lost my career, and then because all he said was 2026, he never told us when. I think we just ruled out the thought of it being this early.
Damn, we didn't get a second Finn versus AJ match. I would have loved that.
That's sad.
Yeah. No, I guess with that, we'll just get straight into predictions then.
Yeah, I think. This could be. I think our Saturday Night Main Event predictions are fairly similar.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we can run through it.
I think they're pretty quick. Do you want to start with tag match?
Sure, they're retaining.
God, let me tell them what the match is.
Oh, my bad.
So, for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, we have
Rhea Reigns,
current tag team champions Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
Retain.
He has Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. I'm going to say they retain as well, although I do think the more interesting route is Roxanne and Liv.
Oh, I would love that. But I think that's way cool.
But I'm gonna say they retain as well. Also, this is for the crown.
Oh, British crown.
Yeah, I got it. Isn't that what refs do? You have too much expression on your face.
Oh yeah, not gender. For Kali.
That's better.
I think I got it. Wait, put a picture of him doing it.
Okay.
His theme was really good though. The third one.
I can't.
Mimic
you
it.
Mimic it?
I'm not gonna try to.
Okay. Next, I guess I'll go. I guess we'll just go over it because I think we both think the same thing. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. He's got AJ. I got AJ. I think that's the right thing to do. Now we have... that feels like more the main event, so I'm going to skip this.
I feel like this one's the harder one.
Is this the hardest one?
I think so.
Okay, in that case...
Because the main... Sammy.
Okay, let me say the match. We got Randy Orton versus Trick Williams versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn for the number one contendership at the Royal Rumble.
Sami Zayn.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying.
I know.
Let me get the stuff
I'm just mad about it.
I know. And I don't think it's going to be the main event.
No.
I think it's going to be the opening match.
I agree.
But Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu.
This is the hardest one.
Okay.
I think they're going to play it. Safe.
I don't want to retain like this.
Do I?
I don't want to retain like this because I think we're thinking the same thing.
I think so. I think they're gonna play it safe, Cody.
I think so too.
I think it should be Jacob, but I don't think it will be Jacob.
No interference?
I don't think Drew has no reason to.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's gonna be Cody.
Do I risk my crown?
Do you? I mean...
Do I risk my crown by going Jacob? Because I do think it's Cody, too.
I mean, mind you, you're double defending, so you could keep it safe for Saturday night's main event.
I'm going to stick with Cody.
I think so.
And I'll see you at the Rumble, brother.
I'll see you at the Rumble, brother.
Do you want to do the predictions for the Rumble now?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Let's do it.
Oh, let's get. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Might as well give the people something because
that sounds like that's gonna be the whole card, right? Just 4 matches.
Yeah, that's always been Rumble.
Okay.
4 matches.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we'll start with the women's Rumble then.
It's so hard because if she would, I'm gonna stick with my guns. I got Liv Morgan.
Okay. And I don't know if I truly believe it, but I think I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go Bianca. Bianca Belair.
I'm scared. One of us is right. I feel deep in my core one of us is right. I feel like if Bianca doesn't return, it's Liv. I feel if Bianca does return, it's Liv. But I feel like we're ruling out Tiffy. I really think we're ruling out Tiffy.
I feel like that would be an anti-pop.
I'd pop.
You pop?
I like her.
I like her too, but I don't know if I like her that much. All right. I feel like that it really is anyone's game.
That one's anyone's game.
All right. So I guess next match would be Drew McIntyre versus
Sami
blank.
I got Drew.
Imagine Sami doesn't win.
I laugh.
No matter who wins the match, I got Drew. I think Drew's retaining. All right. And
we kind of already talked about Gunther Styles.
Yeah,
I think we're
let's do
both
this
of the same mindset.
We both think AJ Styles is retiring. Gunther wins.
And we cry.
Yeah, we cry. All right, so it's just going to be the Rumbles.
The Rumbles is what's going to make or break us.
All right. I guess you go first for Rumble? Men's Rumble?
Roman Reigns! Roman Reigns! I've been saying this since like mid-2025. Roman Reigns is picking up this Rumble. He's going to get the 2 wins under his belt.
It's tough because I have so many thoughts on who could win the Rumble, and I think there's a lot of cool things you could do with the Rumble, but I'm afraid we're going to keep it really basic, and it's going to be Roman Reigns.
So the Women's Rumble decides this?
Yep.
If that's going to be the opening match, you know that, right?
Yeah.
And if at any point in that Rumble I hear, I'm on my own, I'm getting up and I'm walking out of Danny's house. I'll call her a slur. I'll call her a bad slur. I'll make one up for the occasion, just in case.
Sounds good.
Keep it locked and loaded. 3 likes and I'll tell you the slur.
Alright, well, anyway.
3 likes and Brian will say the slur.
That will determine who wins the crown, the prediction crown, because this is our title for now. But with that being said, I think we're pretty much done here.
I think so.
Hey.
Hey,
Mateo.
Oh gosh, sorry.
Girl.
Oh, you good? We just finished.
You got a pizza?
You just started or you just finished?
No, we just finished.
Oh, okay.
We're about to do the outro.
We're about to do the outro. Anyway, BCW, we are over and out. BCW, BCW, BCW.